like a bird and it's over the city. 3 men are missing, I hear the water cry. Sure it must have been a bird that flew into the prison. Or one of these new ministers says, the water in the joy. Early one morning as the branchmen they were sleeping, a little helicopter flew across the sky. Down into the yard where some prisoners were walking. Get ready for inspection, says the water in the joy. And it's up like a bird and it's over the city. 3 men are missing, I hear the water cry. Sure it must have been a bird that flew into the prison. Or one of these new ministers says, the water in the joy. Down in the yard, through the pushing and the shoving, 3 of the prisoners, they climbed upon the board. And up and away, they went into the grey skies. I think that someone escaped and says, the water in the joy. And it's up like a bird and it's over the city. 3 men are missing, I hear the water cry. Sure it must have been a bird that flew into the prison. Or one of these new ministers says, the water in the joy. Search every hole, search every nook and cranny. Let no man rest until these men are found. For this cannot happen to a law and order government. I think you'll never find them, says the water in the joy. And it's up like a bird and it's over the city. 3 men are missing, I hear the water cry. Sure it must have been a bird that flew into the prison. Or one of these new ministers said.
And now a page from our Sunday morning almanac, May 25th, 1889, 125 years ago today. The day the future of aviation got a vertical lift. For that was the day Igor Sikorsky was born in the city of Kiev, then part of Russia. As a boy, Sikorsky fell in love with the idea of flight and dreamed of making good on Leonardo da Vinci's 16th century design for a rotary wing aircraft. By age 20, he had built his first primitive helicopter, a failure, he would say, to the extent that it could not fly. Undeterred, Sikorsky became a pilot and aeronautical engineer, designing the world's first 4-engine aircraft in 1913 while still in his early 20s. In 1919, in the wake of the Russian Revolution, Sikorsky arrived in the United States, where he founded his own aircraft company and pioneered a number of designs. In partnership with Charles Lindbergh, he helped develop Pan American Airways' overseas routes, producing the early models of the Pan Am Clipper, the flying boats that heralded a glamorous new era of air transportation. But through it all, Sikorsky never lost sight of the dream of vertical flight, and in 1940 he piloted the VS-300, the first airworthy one-man helicopter, though hardly the last. From that initial flight, Sikorsky grew to become the largest helicopter manufacturer in the world. And though Igor Sikorsky died in 1972 at the age of 83, his company goes on, producing, among other models, the familiar Black Hawk helicopter for the U.S. military. And earlier this month, Sikorsky won a more than $1 billion contract to build a new fleet of Marine One helicopters to serve the president. A very long leap from Leonardo